Previously, on the actual players.
She is not someone that should be trusted, and also not someone that should be messed with.
Have you heard of Nevessa? That bitch is scary.
Without another word, Deltret ends the call, turns around to his crew, says, set a course for Ladassa.
I am newly off moon, originally from Oblivia, and just finished up my orientation class for the Goodwill Ambassador mission that is the Paladin of Oblivico.
So you're brainwashed. It's like you work for a company and then you're living in the company's houses and paying the money back. It's a big circle.
And Mesmer says, I really want to join the rebellion. I want to fight until there is just a circle of cloud and it is surrounding the hoppers. The hoppers are now starting to stand up, grabbing their blasters. They're like, what's going on? What is this? And then you see as the smoke just goes into their noses, mouths, ears, and a moment later they just all fall to the ground, dead,
silence,
bleeding. No.
Well, I mean, I guess he's part of this now. Whatever's trying to kill him is... I think he's stuck with it.
It's an orc. He is wearing a cloak similar to the others, but he looks a little more official.
My one word command was gonna be forget.
They toss off their black cloak, revealing the orc. He is now wearing a full-on Oblivico suit and says to Nevessa, the test went well. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Actual Players. My name is Tyler Lewis Wardle and I'll be the DM for this series, and these are the players.
Hello!
And if you don't know who they are by now, then you need to go back and watch the first 4 episodes. If you want to support the show, you can head on over to our PayPal and make a donation, or you can check out our merch, much like this awesome shirt that I'm currently wearing. We have shirts, pins, notebooks, all sorts of stuff, so go check that out. But without further ado, let's get on with the episode. When last we left our heroes, you just had witnessed the rather horrific death of several hoppers who were killed by the cloud of nanobots that you don't know yet is in the possession of Nevessa Talon. You are now in the Shardspire Ruins with your new companion, Silax, who most of you do not like.
How did we get in this position?
Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. I think I did it.
You did, yeah.
I saved him. I shouldn't have saved him. My bad.
I'm walking as far away from him as possible.
Yeah.
But I can feel his greasiness.
Per Mo's request at the end of last session, Silex is now leading the way into the ruins, and as you go further into the Shardspire Ruins, the crystals that you're seeing all around you start to get tighter and tighter until you're walking through what is essentially a hallway of crystals. Milo, you get a beep on your communicator as you've just received a message from your superior in the company. And this message just says, I need you back at the office. Where are you?
Duel? What's Duel calling me for?
You're saying that out loud?
Yeah. Actually, real quick, what is
Yeah.
the range of communication on these things? Like, if he was on...
Solar system.
Okay, pretty
Yeah.
instantaneous, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I said it out loud. Like, what's Duel calling me about?
Okay, Ellison is instantly just sort of like over your shoulder, trying to look at your communicator and be like, who is this? What is this? What's going on?
Duel Kogoron. He's my direct supervisor over on Oblivico. We've worked together for just over 20 years now.
Wow, that's a
Looks like
lot
you
of
guys just got fucked somehow.
Aren't you supposed to be on sabbatical?
Something like that. No, yeah. They know I'm supposed to be on this, extended trip. Being called back is kind of weird.
Well, you don't think that they might have an inkling about what we may be doing here, do you?
I don't think how that'd be possible unless someone communicated and Milo looks over at Silax.
What are you looking at me for?
Well, I don't think any of us mentioned what happened here.
PJ's eye turns red and he looks at him.
Make it insight checks. Anyone who wants to.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I hate this guy.
My pencil.
That's gonna be a 22.
Ooh.
5.
You'll see.
8.
Wait, insight?
8. Yeah. it's-
Oh, 5 plus 7. Take that. Is my best stat.
Okay.
Plus 7?
Yeah.
Well, this is very insightful.
12.
I am.
So that was 2 12s.
23 or 22.
I put
22.
17.
I had it
17.
for my background and my class.
So, with once again, Ellison, the perceptive one.
Nothing escapes my
Nothing
cat eyes.
escapes. Yeah. You get the sense. Well, let me say what he says first. So, Silax says to you, I haven't contacted anyone. You know, both from being able to tell that he's lying and also because you witnessed him calling someone earlier, that he is lying.
Okay, do I see, does he have a visible communicator? Does he have it on his wrist? Like everybody? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to take that off of him.
They're on.
I'm gonna do whatever I
You're gonna-
need to
you're gonna
try
do
to get that thing. I'm just gonna come up there and start trying to just pull that off of his stupid, greasy little wrist.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh,
Greasy wrist.
a
Grease might help.
dexterity check.
Side valve.
Oh.
Oh, that's a natural 20, baby.
No.
Miraculously, you are able to get to the little switch on the bottom that just makes the communicator pop open, and you are able to get it off of him.
Yeah, alright, and I take that and I'm gonna hand it to Mo.
Oh, check his history.
You won't want to be looking at my history on there.
Oh, I'm a little curious.
I think we should look.
I take the communicator and I twist off both of the halves that are connected to the wrist, so it's just the little square now, and I hold it. And
Do you want to
depending on who's good, I'm a tinkerer, so I don't know if I'm necessarily good at tech. I mean, I guess we're all good at tech, right? But who's
Yeah, like you,
Yeah.
the three of you are really our technology people, but Nice out of the three of you would be the most proficient.
Yeah, I only have +2
as
to
an
tech.
officer.
Okay, so I take that it's a tiny little square and I'm like, dig into this nice.
Thank you. I guess I'm rolling a technology.
Technology check, yeah.
Can I
22.
assist? Oh, no, you don't need it.
No, she doesn't need it. She's good. Yeah. So with a 22, and what are you trying to check? Are you trying to check like his history?
His history.
Yeah.
Who's he been calling?
Call
What's he
outs.
doing?
Is that hot hobgoblin babes near me?
Yeah. So the first thing that you notice as you're going through his communicator is an overwhelming number of lovers that are sexting him.
I knew it.
A suspicious number of them are tabaxis.
Yeah, there's like a lot.
Who likes the tail?
There are various species in there.
Is that Mesra? No, we're good.
No. Different had a Z.
Different had a Z.
Yeah. And yeah, with that 22 and going through his history, you definitely get the sense that he will fuck anything that moves. And
Make sure to check the call logs.
Is it male and female?
both, yeah.
Okay.
Anything that, yeah. Any
If
species,
it has a
Questionable.
hole,
any gender that has a hole, he's
and it doesn't
there.
scrape too much.
Yeah. Ew.
You might be okay. You might be safe.
As a rock person.
I feel like I wouldn't put it past him to try.
But among all of those, there is one particular person that he seems to be communicating with regularly that sticks out from the rest. It's saved in his communicator as Deltret. And you notice that while he seems to send a lot of messages back and forth with all of these random lovers, with Deltret you just see a long history of calls. So it's unclear what was communicated on them, but it seems that Deltrite is the only person that he is on.
Does he have social media?
There's no social media.
Okay. Is there a picture of Deltrat and his little icon for who
No.
he is? Okay. So there's no, all I know is the name. There's nothing else
Yeah.
in there for me to. Okay. And there's no text.
No text. All calls.
And that's who he called.
When was the last
One
call?
of those, and one of those calls was very recent. Like maybe say an hour ago.
Does anyone know a Deltret?
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Mo clenches his jaw. Mo just clenches his jaw.
PJ pulls out his dagger and a sickle.
Should we stop him?
No. We can still use him as fodder.
Oh, that is fair.
Yeah.
And I look over at Silax.
You won this one, buddy.
I'm sorry, I'm missing something. Do you all know Deltrat? This person?
No idea.
You heard this name
But-
before?
Ellison's just gonna get really close to Mo.
Mo does this thing where his brow gets even more furrowed than normal. And that's how we know he's important.
Yeah, Ellison's just gonna point to the line of his jaw and be like, "You see how that's working ever so slightly? That's how we know we've gotten under his
You can hear
skin."
a slight grinding of teeth.
Are you mewing?
Yeah, Captain Mo, who is this Deltrat?
Yeah, Ellison is just a fully her eyes are very wide and she is staring you down right now.
As you all in front of Silax are asking Mo this, Silax is just watching Mo with interest to see what he'll say.
Mo knows that Silax is enjoying this because Mo and Silax have a history together that is connected to. I guess other people do take it like that, huh?
Yeah.
That is-
Everyone thinks that they're secretly lovers.
Spurned.
Anyone
Maybe
who
they
they
like
ever
it that
meet
way.
thinks that.
Mo has a history with Silax that is connected to Deltret.
Hot.
And
Tell us
the
more. What does Deltret look
name-
like?
The name Deltret causes in Mo. So Mo is attempting to explain this without revealing a lot. So Deltret to Mo is a person who has a lot of history that is uncomfortable and a lot of history that Mo does not want to have to relive or admit to himself that he did. While he's trying to convey this, you see that. Can I ask them to make
Insight?
an insight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone make an insight check.
Alright.
If you want to avoid them doing that, you can make a deception check.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Because he's not.
Nat 20?
Ellison's dislike of a little bit of dislike of Mo gets in the way because I rolled 10 on that one. So
10 for me as well.
10,
26.
26. So you two
Yeah.
pick up.
You can see that Mo's hand is resting on his holstered pistol, but not to pull it out.
He's just uncomfy.
He's uncomfy, but he's touching his pistol in a way that it sounds silly, but as if a kid holding a stuffed animal.
Oh yeah, it's a safety net.
Like that is where Mo is right now.
It's a
he's
baby
not
blanket.
he's not in his body. Everything he is right now on all the comfort that his pistol can give him. While he's describing in the very loose way who Deltret is. So what you get out of Mo is that Deltret is somebody that I used to know. I've done a few jobs for him. Silex used to do jobs for him. There's a lot of names that aren't around anymore because of us. There's lot of people that I've lost because of both of you. If he's involved with any of this, we have a bigger problem.
Is he very powerful?
Mo's silence is going to answer that question.
As Silax is watching you, he gives a very significant look to your hand resting on the blaster, and he just kind of smirks at you, and then he looks around at everybody else, and then back to you and says, "So you're still keeping things from your new crew?"
Hey, you don't talk about Captain Mo like that in front of his face.
Since when?
I love that extra comment. I think Mo hears that, but like having history with Silax, he just doesn't take Silax's shit. So he's like, I mean, yeah, because who knew you were dealing with Devil de Trap? I mean, why would you even bring him into this? That's just murder waiting to happen.
So,
Alright, Ellison is going to just walk up to Silax and just put a claw right underneath his chin.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hook him in the nose.
Just 2 claws right at the threatening to give him a new piercing.
Look at me.
challenge piercing.
No, I'm gonna go for the claw right underneath the chin because I feel like that's a threatening place to potentially get cut.
He goes from like
Mark
the
him
little
down as
smirk.
scared and horny.
He goes from like the little smirk that he was giving to Mo, and as you do that, he just full on smiles looking at you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use that because look, Ellison's not afraid now that she knows that he's into felines to use that to her advantage. And so I'm just gonna hook him right underneath the chin and to be like, what did you tell him? Tell your cat friend.
Tell your cat friend.
Ellison is not sexy, okay?
He's a confirmed furry. You don't have to work that hard.
So yeah, let me get in that case. Let's make that a persuasion check,
A persuasion check?
and
Okay.
we're gonna make that with disadvantage.
I'm sorry that for a moment I was really bad at roleplay, okay? My improv skills failed me.
Wait, can I assist by casting thaumaturgy and having like her fur like swish in the air and like sparkles in her eyes and like her teeth are just super white and like when she smiles it's a ding.
Ding. You know what? Sure, and that advantage will cancel your disadvantage.
So-
Alright,
just normal
it's a
rolls.
flat
Straight
roll
roll.
anyway. I don't have anything for. Oh, you know what though? That's a 17.
While that's happening, Mo's going to ask Nice for the. No, he doesn't ask. He's just going to take the communicator from Nice.
Oh.
He's going to start flipping through it, and he's going to start contacting the list of lovers. And he's going to start saying things.
And what are you saying?
So he's saying things like, so he finds another half elf saying, and he says, "You don't have enough appendages or holes for me. I don't want to talk to you again." Or another one where it's a
You have too many appendages in the
it's an Akakora. So one of the Akakora, the bird species, and so he's like, so he then says, "Your talons don't penetrate well enough for me. I'm not interested." And so he just starts sending out again, and he's saying the names as he's doing. He's like, "Well, there goes Kimura. There goes," and he's looking at Silax and he says, "Man, you ain't gonna fuck in a while, huh?"
Tell that Noel he's got fleas.
Perfect. Your fleas don't bite enough for my interests.
Oh, I thought like Silax would have the fleas. That works too.
So still with Ellison's claw hooked under his chin, he looks at you and he says, "Don't be so sure that I won't fuck for a while." And then looks
Ooh.
back at Ellison.
Ellison is just going to suppress the shit. Just suppress the fear. Just the
Thaumaturgy's still going. He can't tell.
Only the people behind Ellison will see her tail just like just yeah. It's just like but she's trying so hard to just keep this face on like yeah that's right. Tell me what you said.
Good. In light of your seduction technique, Silex looks at you and he just says, if you have questions about Deltret, it's probably best that you address them to Mo. I'm not sure what all he would want me to tell you about.
Why don't you just tell me what you said to him last night?
Well, I let him know that Mo's here. What he's up to.
Mo starts taking off his communicator and hands it over to Nice.
Yours or Siler's?
Mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, should we do like a location cloaking or something?
Mo's handing that over because he's alone. Mo's alone. And he doesn't...
Never alone with me, buddy.
He doesn't want... Even though he struggles with trust, he doesn't want to lose the tenuous agreement that's around him. So he hands over the communicator to Nice, and he's like, research through it. I don't talk to him. Nor him.
Hey, don't look through his history. That would be rough.
I, for one, would be interested to see what's on that.
No.
The claw is just gonna dig just a second deeper, just a little bit.
He's still smiling.
Oh God, he likes it.
I think he likes it more. More mission.
Pain never hurt anyone?
Yeah, okay. At this point, Ellison, overcome by her sense of disgust by this person, is going to gently remove her claw and just sort of give him a little pat and just be like, keep dreaming, buddy.
I'm gonna roll an attack roll.
Okay. What are you doing as you're
I am shooting Silex through the thigh.
Oh.
Oh god.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you were going to say throat.
Now,
I thought
I think that
Okay, shoot right
technically,
to
I
that.
keep waiting for you guys to just kill him.
I think technically I'm in the way. So,
Duh.
Yes.
yeah, so I would probably need to, do I need to roll dex to make sure that I don't
Yeah,
get
let's get a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
and that attack roll.
That's a 19 on my dex.
Okay.
You see him pull that gun out, and I just sidestep.
God damn it, Preston, get it together.
Sorry, I'm not used to having to look at this. That's 5...
Some little piece of me,
14.
just as like meta, is just wondering if we should save Silex here just to see if we can fix him.
I'm not interested in fixing him. No, I don't fix people.
Change the bad boys.
You can't help people who don't want to help themselves, you know?
I'm sorry, too
I'm
much
sensing a romance
BG3.
happening here now.
I am sensing some
No, no,
romantic
no.
tension.
I have a hot tiefling waiting for me back in a bar.
Oh, that is true.
Yep.
So with that 14,
Yeah.
Mo pulls out his gun and goes to shoot Silex in the thigh. With your 19 it was?
Yes.
Ellison jumps straight out of the way, and as Silex is hit in the thigh with this laser, he just doubles over and goes, "Ah, god damn it, you motherfucking piece of shit!" And it's just expletives going on and on. You even catch a couple that are like in Calderon and Naliachi. Like he
Wow.
knows the swear words and like
I just want to, while he's doing that and I hear I'm just going to lean over and correct his pronunciation.
Hey, he learned that off of Blivalingo, okay?
Livalingo.
I love it.
can't-
That's canon.
That's
putting
a
it in.
shirt.
Yeah.
That is a...
Can it be like the lingo, but instead it's the moon, just like shaped like an apple? Yeah.
A moon with glasses.
Perfect. Yeah.
A Blivalingo.
So, Bad Boys, the movie, where they're like standing over the bad guy. I don't know if you ever seen it, where the camera's facing up at them there. So Mo just walks up to Silex, and it's that view. And he changes, just for dramatic effect, he changes the cartridge. So you hear him remove the cartridge, and then you hear the whine of the Excimer loading, and he just points it at Silex, and he's like, "Where is he?"
He's headed here.
Uh-oh.
He's on his way.
Can I check that communicator?
You want to check it?
Not his, I want Silax's.
Okay.
So Mo just tosses it
Whoop.
He just tosses it behind him.
I hand this one back to you. We don't need to look.
Can I, like, did he send coordinates or anything? Like, is there something?
Don't try.
Yeah.
There's no messages of any kind. It is entirely calls back and forth.
So Mo, while you're you wanting to, I'm guessing you're saying that out loud. Mo says, "Don't even bother." It's probably a double tunneled VPN with a few other Tor networks sitting on top of it. It's not. You're not gonna find it.
Well, I was hoping we could find his location if I tried calling him again.
Can you
Go
use your
ahead.
voice?
Call Deltret right now.
Can you?
I dare you.
I was thinking about it.
Can you do a voice memo?
I was thinking about doing thaumaturgy to try.
Mo's like, this isn't a good idea.
Might a robot already have that power though? Like just be able to change their voice a little bit? Is that like not a magic?
Is that
thing?
allowed,
Like,
Tyler?
is that
That I think that
Easy.
I think that
The
would be
killers and
allowed.
scream.
I have been just letting you do shit. So at this point, sure, you can do that.
Look, I'm a robot. We're special. I don't know what to tell you.
It's
I am
fine.
gonna want to hear you like do the accent though.
Okay. It sounds just like Silax, I swear.
Mo, I need you to run back up though, because I don't know this man, and I don't know what he would want to hear from me.
Silex at this point is just crossing his arms and sitting back.
He still has a
against
wound
the
in
crystals.
his leg.
Huh?
Is he okay with his leg? Like he's.
I mean, I am the only one here that can heal people. I just thought.
I did forget he got shot in the leg. He is, in that case, watching, but also trying to bandage his own fucking leg, and he's just like,
Oh dang! It would be a shame if the little helpful robot liked you, wouldn't it?
I'm doing all right.
Are you
I rolled a
sure?
16 for medicine.
Wait, but we took all your belongings.
Tore
You
his-
don't have a med
Tore his
kit.
sleeve off and
I
just
seem to
tourniqueted
remember
himself.
you taking his weapons.
Yeah, you took his weapons and then you took his
Shit.
communicator.
Okay, well, you can have that stupid med kit. Take that.
So Mo, listening to you all talk about contacting Deltret, Mo's like, they're gonna have a code word that changes based on, one thing that we used to set up with Deltret is there was this one flag that would fly, but that flag would tell you what code word you were using that day.
That's an old pirate trick.
However, what Deltret does, he doesn't communicate like that. He communicates in the symbol changes each time to tell you what code word it is. So you would have to already know what to look out for, meaning that he's the only one who knows. So if you start talking without using that code word in the sentence, you might have as well not called, or you might as well just put yourself in crosshairs that you don't want to be in.
Fair enough.
Then what do we need to do to prepare for him coming here? Why would he be coming here?
I mean, we can just get off the planet real quick after we explore the ruins.
And then level up.
Hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll level up. I don't know. Our god seems very upset about it, you know?
You don't get to level up every session, damn it.
We haven't leveled up. Oh.
We haven't leveled up at all!
You leveled up once.
We did level up the once.
Was that in episode 2?
You purposefully leveled us up for something. Anyways, so you, PJ, saying we could leave the planet. I mean, Mo's like, I left the planet. I left a solar system. It didn't matter.
But this time you have us to help, so it's different.
Teamwork.
Does anyone you can roll insight on Mo at that point.
Oh.
Okay, maybe this time Elsa
No
won't
insight
fail.
roll needed. We all see him throw up in his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, it's fine. I rolled a 14.
18 plus 7, motherfucker! What is it?
25.
25.
Please.
16.
Again, Mo's not trying to deceive anybody,
Insight.
but you,
6.
I guess, again, you two or you also? Who can do it?
Believe everyone except Milo.
Okay, so
Oh.
You can do what?
Good.
Insight.
Could tell.
Milo, you're still. I have a feeling you're still in your community.
Yeah, he's like trying to text back. He's not getting anything back. He's very much. in
Oh, you
the-
need a signal boost.
What are you sending back?
I'm like just kind of like question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay. I'll come back to that in just a moment.
I'm just imagining that like curious face emoji, like
It's like just thinking really hard about how best to craft the next email back to his boss.
He's
For my last email, I want just teas.
Yeah.
The automatic response comes up. I'm out of the office until.
Yeah. But
So
inside check was up.
Mo, I mean, he doesn't say anything, but you get the sense that he used to have other people around him as well, but there was nobody else around him. If you get what that means.
Well, you haven't met Moon Mommy's disciple. That's for sure. Well, I don't know her name yet, so
Yeah.
she's just Moon
It's
Mommy.
Moon Mommy. Great.
oh, it's so concerning.
I
But
don't know what
really,
you mean.
but honestly, I'm on Team Moon Mommy now.
She's never led me wrong. I met you all, and I feel like that was a pretty good ending to the little trek I did on my own. And now this is a whole new adventure, and this is so much fun, even if he's here. You know? Even if he's here.
Thanks.
Oh, I've been working on my accent. Hello, love.
That's actually good.
That's actually good.
Cool Del Tret right now. Use it.
Cool Deltret, right now.
Don't
Use
do
it.
Okay.
I dare you.
It's like watching a really weird tennis match. Just like you're just like, huh.
Well, the more data I get, the better it gets.
Should we be preparing for
I feel like one step at a time. Let's figure out what's going on in ruins,
Yeah, we
and then
should
let's
really just
figure
finish
out
the ruins.
how to get out of here before whoever Deltret is arrives.
what?
Mo leans over to Nice because Nice is asking a question that Mo really wants to make sure people are ready for, and he's like, we need to get nanobots. We need to have them. If Deltret's on our way, we need to have that.
We didn't bring them, did we? The ones that we had there.
No. Those were destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I still have the cylinder in my trunk.
Yeah, Milo gave him a good old.
Yeah, Milo's ears
Coded.
perk up and you say nanobots. Like, do you mean the ones that we just saw eviscerate an entire squadron from the inside out?
Yeah, I think those are the ones he wants to capture.
Yeah, that was terrifying, and I don't know that I want those things anywhere near me or my beautiful ears.
You don't want Deltret near you.
Well, I'll say that we don't want those to be in the wrong hands, but I mean, if they were standard Oblivica nanobots, that's something that I could help out with. But those are definitely reprogrammed things that I'm not sure what you have on you that you think you're going to be able to control those things.
Yeah, I'm with Milo on this one. I don't trust that we could actually make those things not accidentally murder us and then perhaps everybody on the
Well,
planet.
I am concerned that we are wandering into a trap right now because, I mean, those nanobots last night, or this morning, whatever time it was of day, this morning, they were they knew exactly which targets to hit, and they left us for a reason. So I'm assuming that we are wandering into a trap for someone who wants to stop us.
Yes.
From-
But what do we?
Or we don't want to stop us because they could have just stopped us this morning.
Well, I
They
see.
want to stop us for a reason, but Mo's racking his brain while you're saying these things. Like, I only have secrets about Deltret in my head. I have nothing anybody wants.
Not yet, but, I mean, we have Milo now, an Oblivico agent that could be thinking that we're trying to turn them.
Milo's attention goes back to his.
Oh, did your boss
device
respond?
and- no, he's not responding. So he, in a nervous kind of fit, like tries to call.
Something.
Okay.
Mo's like, you trying to call? Something happened. You might want to go back.
Well, I'm in the middle of crystal forest right now.
And they're in the middle of dying.
Well, I mean, Silax is. I think he's bleeding out a little.
I have been wondering, do you all have any theories as to why you were left alive?
Why were you left alive?
That's what I'm trying to
Silax.
figure out.
I would assume it's because somebody wants us to do a job for them.
Yeah, it seems like we're using.
Clearly.
Because
Yeah.
we're aware of the nanobots, and not many people appear to be aware of nanobots. So I'm assuming that we are being led to our future employer because they're going to be like, do this job or I'll kill you.
This is the first time Silax has learned that we actually know about the nanobots, though.
You did talk about it in front of him before.
Okay.
But yes, he just today learned that you had encountered nanobots. He doesn't necessarily know that they were in the crates that he sent you to find.
Alright.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have all these in here, so I feel like, worst case, we can just pop them open, right?
What are those?
The nanobots.
Can I
Are
take
you
another
holding the crushed cylinder? What are you pulling out?
No, it's a printed picture of the cylinder.
The nanobots are on that piece of paper.
Yeah, it's a drawing of the piece. It's the drawing of the nanobots that we have.
Will it work?
I forgot that we crushed it again. I was like, oh, wrong cylinder.
Oh God! I'm just loving the idea of pulling out a printed picture and be like, yes, look at the thing, we have it.
We found them.
It's in a safe space.
We found them.
Yeah.
Proxy.
Yeah.
Ellison is just quietly sort of facepalming.
I forgot we crushed a cylinder. My bad.
Mo's beginning to feel that he should just kill Silax. He's really getting antsy.
Is Milo getting anything on his phone? Calling his boss?
Calling your boss, Dol Kregorim. He answers almost immediately, and he comes through and he says, Milo, where are you?
I'm out on my mission here, sir. It confuses why you gave me a call. It sounded really urgent. What's going on?
I need you back here immediately. I keep trying to not do the Silax voice. I need you back here immediately. We have an emergency at the office, and I simply can't have you in the field at the moment.
How urgent is the emergency? I'm off planet at the moment. It's going to take me at least a week to get back to where we are.
Just return to the Ladasa main office, and we'll take things from there.
Okay. I'm a little far off from now. I'm in a bit of a national park here at the moment. So I'll...
Mo just leans up and says, you are such a fucking nerd.
I'll be there as fast as I can.
I have also heard a rumor that you're traveling with a few others. First of all, I want for you to understand that they will not be on Oblivico's payroll, but also, if you could bring them back with you.
Does Mo hear any of this?
Yeah, can we hear this
Any of us
Are they on
conversation?
speakerphone?
Are you walking away at all? Or are you...
Yeah, he kind of walked away a little. I'm
Okay.
talking.
Give me
He's kind of
perception
he's kicking little stones over there, walking back and forth to the tree or crystals.
It's a 17.
17.
Park.
I don't think these people
It's a
are
natural 20.
the kind of people that are going to want to
16.
come with me as easy as I want to.
Perception.
Perception. Yeah, that's gonna be 11.
You two, Ellison and Mo, you are able to hear this conversation.
Yeah, I don't think these are the kind of folks that I can really do exactly what I asked them to do. So I'll try.
We're just gonna make eye contact on that one.
With my natural 20, I want to do something. I'm gonna walk up behind Milo and just take his phone and say,
It's the.
"Oh, I'm just gonna grab his wrist and talk right into it." Pretty much, yes. That was beautiful. That's exactly. Mo just grabs his wrist and pulls it. And he's like, "You better start talking right now if this has anything to do with Del Trek, because I'm looking at one of his agents here."
Del who?
Okay. And
That's Mo.
You're gonna hear Mo walking with fucking dweebs. These guys are like.
Yeah, and Ellison is just gonna shout out from a distance, "No, we will not go where you ask us to." And then just give him a thumbs up.
He tells you that these people that you're working with, we need to make sure that we properly vet them, and it is against company policy to just be bringing in paid mercenaries.
I mean, to be fair, sir, I did come across some contraband, modified product that I was investigating while I was here. So.
And you are bringing this contraband back for us to examine?
No, sir. I destroyed it on the spot as per company policy.
Excellent. Well, I expect that you will wrap up what you're doing and head to the office as soon as possible, bringing those people with you.
Like I said, it might be a little hard for me to get them to do exactly what you say, but I am here still investigating
Ellison is just giving you like this thumbs up from a distance.
I was just tapping. He's tapping his pistol at Milo.
I am investigating what seemed to be another kind of modified product of ours that did some pretty gnarly stuff back there. So I'm trying to find it, eradicate it, and I can provide you an update as soon as I get back.
If you're talking about the nanotechnology issues, we've already deployed several employees to check that situation out. There's no need for you and your companions to look into that.
Are you talking about the same thing that I saw, sir? Because what I saw, it was pretty... It killed people. And this is technology that shouldn't. And the only explanation that I had was that it was Oblivico tech, sir.
And of course, that is why we are taking a look into it. It is our utmost priority to make sure that this situation is dealt with, but it doesn't need to be by you.
Mo's gonna walk up, grab your wrist again, and then hang up. He's just gonna hang up on the call.
Wow, yeah, and Ellison is gonna throw in it really feels like your boss doesn't have the proper level of respect for you.
This might be the first time I might agree with you on something of that sort.
You're a cog.
No,
I've
he's
worked
not
with
a
this.
cog. He's a highly valued employee, and his boss is being horrible.
I heard cock.
I mean, you might be a
I was
cog,
very
but...
confused.
He might be into
I've
that.
not gotten that part of his backstory yet. No.
I see Milo weeping in the corner. I see this like slap going on.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
It's Silax.
Jeez.
No,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Miles a virgin.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He
I
cares
can't-
about his work too much. Anyway.
Sorry. I was
Oh no,
I'm so glad you heard that.
no, Milo is obviously conflicted in this. You know, he's all about company policy and hierarchy and protocol, but at the same time, you know, he really cares about the work that he does in the product, and like to see something that has been so, what's what I'm thinking of? Tainted. Dang, that's a good one. Yeah, like it. Once he sees such a tainted version of the work that he's put his life's work into, he's would like to see this through, even if it goes against what his direct superior is instructing him to do, because he is also here and saw some really bad stuff. So
They were bleeding out of their orifices, like all of them.
he's slow walking his way, but looking around to make sure there's nothing that he can't do before he has to follow orders.
You get a message from him on your communicator, and it says, "Was the call disconnected on your end?
Call dropped.
I'd like to circle back."
And then he looks at it and looks at Milo, because he doesn't want to get his arm hurt again, and asks
Yes, he was disconnected.
No,
Call
there were
dropped.
connection issues.
Connection issues. Whatever makes your boss happy.
Well, you
I
should
was
respond
gonna
right
pull that
away.
up for us.
Let him think that it hasn't come to you yet. You
He
turned off the
he
read
already
receipts,
tapped
right?
it. No, it says
Shit.
Yeah, it's red.
Oh, crap.
You turn that setting
You
off.
said crystal fields.
It's got company policy. Yeah.
Sorry, Crystal Fields. Lots
have
of
to
You
interference.
said crystal fields. So just tell him that the crystal fields are causing interference, and when we get to a better reception area, you'll call.
He just types crystal fields.
There you go.
That's it. And he panics.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
I've been there. When you send that email to your boss and you're just like, Get fired today.
that might have been like the worst thing he's ever done as far as like a lie to his direct supervisor.
Can't relate.
He's so professional.
Like Paul Hollywood, Mo's gonna reach out and just shake your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, Allison will give you a nice little pat on the back of your armor.
Well, Milo, they may not respect you over at Oblivico, but we have all the respect for you, buddy.
He's hyperventilating. He's
You're
like,
our
"Okay."
paladin.
Do you want some crystals?
Thank you. He just puts it in his pocket.
You can't feel it, but Ellison is trying to like gently rub your back, right? Like, and maybe you feel like it's
Through his armor.
Yeah, you're like feeling the vibrations from the gentle purr. She's sort of
Okay,
like
okay,
directing your way.
Careful, Silex might get a little jealous.
I might
He's
not have
looking at you.
I might not have a job when we get back from here, so let's do what we're here to do as fast as we can.
By the sounds of it, it seems like you would move on to something significantly better for you.
Yeah, like you could join us full time.
Are there other jobs?
I've worked for the same
Not on
company
Oblivia.
for the past 50 years.
Note that he is 50.
So, yeah.
Milo, do you have parents or were you grown in a lab?
I have parents. Everyone born on Oblivia is an employee of Oblivico, so it's my health benefits started at 3 months past my date of birth. And
This is a weird system. I don't know what it is.
EJ, he's a human. He's just brainwashed.
This is the weirdest planet I've ever been on. I tell you what, the people you run into here. Wow.
So, Ellison, once again, still trying really hard to send you just healing vibes, is gonna say quietly, leaving everything that you know behind is hard, but it gets a little bit easier. I mean, I'm still getting to the easier part too, but we'll get there together.
I'm not talking. I don't want to leave everything behind. I don't know what you're talking about. I am here. This is like my 5th day of my paladin.
Okay, deep breath.
Sabbatical.
Deep breaths. Ooh, you know what? We're just gonna go through some breathing exercises, right? Ellison's gonna try to lead Milo through just a few like
Why did I come
mindfulness
here?
exercises.
Why is this
Ooh,
the
just,
thing that I
you're
did?
spiraling. Just breathe.
Why did I talk to you?
Well, I mean, you know what could get your mind off of it?
You're the first person I talked to after I walked out of that building, and this is where I am.
And look
18
at how
hours later.
beautiful and amazing it is. You have learned that you are worth more.
And your mind has expanded.
Breathe in and out.
But I do think we should get to the most important part, which is stopping whatever is controlling those nanobots on this planet. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're further into the ruins.
Milo, would it make you feel better to smite something?
Milo, would it make you feel better to look at the ship schedule? Because if you look at it, we have several hours till the next ship out of here, so you still have to wait anyway. You can't get back any sooner. Let's just see this through.
That calms him down. Knowing the logistics and the fact that there's nothing he can do at the moment gives him a moment of pause. And
At least he's mature enough he can handle himself.
Ellison is definitely going to believe, by the way, that it was not what I said. It was definitely her breathing exercises. That
Yeah.
She's
Oh, yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be like, yeah, look at that. Look at what I did.
I think if it's not my direct orders, but I'm here, there's time. I think if I were to bring back or destroy this evidence that there's something really, really bad happening on our technology here on this planet, I think I might be able to smooth things out when I get back. So let's go. Let's keep going.
Okay, what are we going to do about him? Ellison's just going to point at Silax.
Should I
What would you
stop
like to
him?
Okay.
Oh.
For some reason, whatever is here kept him alive, which means that all of us should be alive when we get to where we're going.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
if
a good
nothing
point.
else, maybe they'll attack him first.
Okay.
So hypothesis, I'm ready to accept.
What are you
Yeah.
going to do about him in a firefight?
Well, he doesn't have any weapons, so he'll just die.
Yeah, that wouldn't be our fault.
We can push him behind something if we need to.
Yeah, as long as
you
we didn't
know.
pull the trigger, that's someone else's fault.
Yeah.
He was pretty useful in the last one.
You want to
Body
give him
block.
one?
Yeah.
No, body block.
Yeah, just hold him in front of you so that, he takes all the ricochets. and
Cast
stuff.
flight on
Yeah.
Is there anything nearby that
I don't
might
have
be
flight
able
at the
to?
moment, but I will eventually.
I was gonna say, is there anything nearby that I might be able to use to make a splint for him, like to kind gotta give him something. There's no nice long.
Hey, I have
pieces
several
of-
action figures we can.
Oh my god.
You can tape together action figures.
We're gonna tape together some action figures and try to use that as a little way to
As you
split
walk-
his
Here, I'm the Emperor.
I feel like I should roll something for that. Should I roll medicine?
Yeah, roll medicine.
Okay.
Actually,
Advantage.
with disadvantage because you're doing it with action figures.
Oh yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, nothing's gonna be. Oh, that's a natural one.
Hell yeah. He
I
ends
really
up-
don't like him. I'm not being
He
nice.
just has like several action figures taped to his leg, and none of them are
You know what?
doing anything.
I'm gonna say that Ellison did that maliciously. And she's gonna,
To slow him down.
I helped. And then she's gonna give him a big toothy smile and then walk away.
You know, never mind. It's not worth it.
Yeah, probably not.
Great.
Ellison's never killed a man, but she's getting real close.
So, as we're heading deeper in here, is one of you going to give me a blaster?
No?
So I'm
I
just
shot you. Why
supposed
would I
to
give you a
die.
blast?
Do you remember what we did last time?
I hope you're
Push
really
you
I'll-
out in the middle.
I'll
of
watch
everything.
your back if you lay on the floor face down.
What if I just turned around now? Walk out of here.
Well, no, you have to be in front of us because we need to be able to see you. We can't trust a dishonest person to watch our backs. Are you crazy? Go, you're first.
You don't have a blaster, but we do have weapons.
I actually have your blaster, to be honest.
Great, cool. Make an intimidation check, nice. As you're adorable, but
Oh gosh.
Her cute little sweater vest
Good.
self just.
He knows how heavy she is.
yeah.
Oh dear.
You watched Mo try to pick her up.
15.
Okay. With a 15, he just kind of sighs and then just limps on ahead of you, unarmed,
Good job,
on
buddy.
a leg that has been shot.
Good job.
Cool.
Milo walks next to him.
When I say duck, remember to duck.
Thanks. Couldn't have figured that one out on my own.
You didn't have a very good hearing last time, so we had to push you. So just remember that when I say duck, that means duck.
Great. Thank you for the lesson.
Of course, good job.
Is I'm assuming Salix is injured. Is he lost some HP?
Yes, he has. Actually, Mo, you should roll for damage for your blaster.
Okay.
What is it, 3d6?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Jesus.
Okay. I need to
Really?
get some kind of cool narrative-based awesome weapon.
Right? I want to get metal tips on my claws that add additional damage or something.
I want
Very Wolverine.
spikes so that when I roll, I'm like a mace.
Ooh.
All right, so these are the things that we want by the time
Yeah,
we're level.
this is- Write that down.
3d6 plus 3. So that's 2, that's 4, 7. Just 7 there. I rolled the lowest you could.
Okay.
Somehow.
Cool.
You really didn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Oh,
it's
he's
nice to
so
have
nice.
someone around to hate. It's just good to have, you know?
We love an enemies to lovers art.
Milo,
Right? Ellison's already shipping them.
She's like, please get me out of this triangle.
as Milo sees Silax leading the charge and limping pretty bad, he walks up and does a little lay on hands and heals 5 HP
Okay.
to Silax.
So he is almost back to full. And he, unless you guys are doing anything else, he's just going to limp ahead.
While we're walking, I will text.
No thanks from Silax. I know that. No, nothing like.
He doesn't
No.
do that.
No.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. I will message Mesra and be like, hey, we're going into another firefight, so be safe, stay in the hotel, don't talk to anybody, okay? Thanks, bye.
Every time that you have messaged Mesra so far, since you've been in the ruins, you have instantly gotten a response back with an emoji. She is, like most teenagers, attached to her communicator. This time, you get nothing back.
Mesra, please answer, I'm really scared, Mesra. Mesra. I want to contact your grandpa. Is he okay?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm like, hi, mister.
He doesn't have any tag.
Oh,
he
he
doesn't-
doesn't.
he
He
doesn't
doesn't have a
have a communicator.
communicator. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Oh my god, we killed his granddaughter. Oh no.
No, it's fine. She's sleeping in the gift shop.
I sent her to go get a hotel room. She's on her own. She's dying.
What time is it? What time is it?
It's like probably like 6 right now.
AM or PM?
PM.
Oh.
I killed her.
Maybe she's just having a nice dinner.
She's a nice boy.
Oh wait. Okay. So
Or girl.
And
I
that's
don't
how
know.
does
before we go anywhere, PJ is gonna hold on to his little moonstone and be like, "Moon mommy, please make sure Mesra's okay."
Make a wisdom check. Actually, make that religion.
Oops, sorry. I would drop the fucking pencil. 19.
Okay. With a 19, as you grab your little moon symbol and you make this little prayer to Moon Mommy, you all see, as I believe only the two of you have seen before, as PJ's one open eye turns white and then back. During that time, you receive a vision from Moon Mommy, and you see the gift shop of the Shardspire Ruins. It is in shambles. All of the shelves have been knocked over. There are holes from blaster fire along all the walls. And several of those holes appear to be very small, as if they were from the little pew-pew gun that Ellison gave her.
Oh no, we killed Mesra.
She can still be alive. She can still be alive. She's fighting back.
Although actually, we haven't seen this vision yet, so I'm assuming PJ's just gonna like.
PJ starts wailing.
Oh God. Okay, yeah. Ellison's gonna come up and start doing her like little breathing exercises. This worked before. So
Wait,
we're
Yeah,
doing
Miles
it.
like next to you, like, it worked for me.
Yeah, PJ's like, wait. I figured it out. PJ's eye turns red. He takes out his sickle and his dagger. Let's fucking kill them all! We gotta save Mesra. Let's go! And he forward.
Okay, so we're all chasing after PJ at this point in time.
Yeah, he even
Yeah.
goes past Silax. He's like, I'm gonna get her safe, I swear.
Okay, alright. Ellison's gonna just sort of hurry after PJ. But how fast is PJ?
30 feet is all you can go.
Okay, alright.
Around.
Ellison is actually faster than you.
So 30 feet per 6 seconds. He's very.
I'm gonna try to like just put my little paws on either side of your like little shoulders and just try to kind of slow you down just a little bit and you're like, okay, wait for the group. We'll murder it a little bit. We'll
murder it a little bit.
Maybe, depending on who we're coming up against, and then calm down.
Mo's gonna walk up to Milo, and most likely those two things are linked. Whatever's happening back at headquarters is not good.
Do you think it's Del True?
Trek.
Del Shrek?
He's either,
Del Shrek.
from what I know, Deltred is somebody who, if he's in hypersleep coming here, he's already set up a few different things from
He
years
would
ago.
not be in hypersleep though.
He would not.
No.
Okay.
This is Silex just told you that he's coming from Ratliff, which is the next planet over.
All right.
So he's like a few months out.
So if he's coming from Rowlith, he probably already set up a few months ago, a year even before he left, an entire plan that's already in motion. He's not somebody to leave things to chance. He's usually got some type of plan that's backed up by other plans that has contingencies that you're not even going to be able to think about.
Who is this guy?
Once again, Silex just watching Mo.
He's the person who trained me to do what I do.
Train both of us.
He's the person who trained him to be what he is.
Got it.
So I guess you could think of it as
Sorry, Ellison hears none of this. She's so busy just holding back the
PJ is busy panicking, like, we gotta get in there.
Are we all running as we're having this conversation?
Yeah.
Super Silex, I guess.
Well, you're rolling.
You're rolling. Then I can go even further.
You could think of him as a smuggler, but he's more of like a lord of things.
He's a big dumb jerk who steals and kidnaps little girls. He's a terrible person.
Wait, you know him?
Yeah, he stole our friend Mesra.
Oh, right.
I don't know about that, PJ. I mean, we don't know for a fact. We're jumping to conclusions. It's a bit of inductive reasoning there, but
Oh, I thought it was confirmed. I thought it was fact. I was like, that guy's behind all of it. I know it.
there'd be layers on top of it. You'd only find out if it was Deltret if he wanted you to know.
Well, I don't much care who has her, but they're gonna give her back.
All right. Milo pulls out his. I'll give you the exact name in a second.
Oh no.
He pulls out his Lumitech LT202,
Okay.
and uses it to scan for nanobots to see if they're anywhere close to where they might be.
You could have done that this whole time. Wait, no, you did that before, didn't you? No, this is the first time. You could have done that this whole time.
No, I mean, he has been here and there, but
Okay.
he's doing it
This is the first time we noticed.
canonically.
Canonically, yeah.
It's not like they can tell you the exact pinpoint anywhere on
Just
the
presence.
universe, but it's kind of like a proximity thing. So he's been checking here and there. He's going to do it right now.
As you scan with that, you get a little indicator back, and it shows that there are nanobots in very close proximity. Probably within 100 yards.
That's a space football field.
Yeah, space football, as opposed to regular football.
Well, we knew they were close.
Yes. All right. Well, hey, hold up. Getting a reading. The nanobots should be pretty close to us. Can't tell exactly which direction, but we're closer than we have been so far. We're near.
I know that these things have been reprogrammed, but unless they've changed the physical components, and how the transmitters work, they're not going to be able to go that far, I'm guessing, from whoever's controlling them. So what do you know about these things and how do they work?
Should have prepared for that. I know that they are. They can only really be controlled typically within a small radius of space. These are things that were designed for medical tech. So it's got close communication and programs. So maybe 100 yards is something that it might be the maximum, but you rarely ever use them from that distance.
Yeah,
You
would know that they're intended to be used within the same room.
So
I'm
say
sitting
within
here
30
controlling
feet,
it, and there's a patient there.
So what frequency do they operate off
Space frequency.
Good job. Nice sci-fi jargon.
Obliviency.
No, yeah. Whatever whatever is
The oblivion frequency.
what
TM.
Radios?
no, not what is everyone afraid of? Cell phone.
5G.
Yeah.
5G. So they're on 12G.
Whoa.
Snap.
12G?
Do we all have cancer now?
Yes. Everyone in this world just gets cancer. I see.
Wait a minute, I don't have any bodily functions. Do I still get
You
cancer?
still have cancer, yeah.
Damn it!
So
You get robot cancer.
No!
Wait.
So they should be still operating on anything that would be typically operated through like our communicators.
So
They work on all 12G as well.
if they use the things that are in the air, that whatever you guys are talking about, is there a way to stop, to block that, to change it? Can we throw our own weird waves into the air? I'm doing my best here.
Backwater, aren't you?
I'm sorry that I didn't have the same education as you, Mo.
So, there's not much we can do to stop it like that. No, it's invisible waves that are able to be controlled, typically through a controller or device that you're able to connect through it. the easiest way to stop something like this is to stop it physically, destroy it so that it's not able to be operated anymore.
So we need to look for something that's controlling them.
That, or destroy the actual bots themselves.
Okay.
Did
We
you
can do that.
Did you tell us about your friend in the Resistance?
Yeah?
Kiasha, yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep, I did.
Well,
yeah.
I
yes,
mean,
I did.
Mutual
Yeah.
friend.
mutual
Yeah,
friend.
before we met. Nice.
Well, PJ has the sudden clarity. Like, does the Resistance know about this? Should we,
Nice.
should we warn them?
Does the Resistance know?
Can
About
they
the
help
nanobots?
us?
Wait, is it the Resistance or the Rebellion? We talked
Rebellion.
about
Rebellion.
It's the Rebellion.
Okay.
It's the Rebellion.
Does the Rebellion know? Can they help us? They have to have more people, more manpower, more resources than we do.
We should probably tell them. Well, I mean, Kiash?
If you're talking, if you're talking about the nanobots, right? Because Ellison told Kiasha about the nanobots,
Yes,
and that was
that's
why you
why
guys
I'm
met.
here. So Kiasha
I
knows.
just
So
What
I
if-
completely
What if
remember
you
that.
message
Yeah.
them and be like, hey, we're on top of some more nanobots. Like, we need, like, major assistance, like, soon. Can y'all work on some kind of, like, countermeasure?
Now, nanobots is still, I think, new tech.
Yeah.
It's not something that, like, it's not in every hospital in the system. It's something that we're still experimenting with. The fact that we're seeing it
Yeah, but there's obviously a
out
leak.
there in the world, exactly. Yeah, that's the scary part.
It's like in medical.
Not
trials.
only is it not on Oblivia, it's modified and on a different planet and being used for things that it wasn't designed for. So.
Yeah, but let's be real. The Rebellion isn't working over the... they're working under the table like the rest of us. So
Oh, sure.
they've got to have their hands on some kind of man on the inside to
Hopefully,
get some...
I mean, that would be great. But
You would think, right?
I mean, it's,
I mean, we have our inside man. You.
How easy would it be for a stranger to roll up on a planet where every single person on it is accounted for and a employee of the planet?
I feel like we could figure it out.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
good. That's a good
PJ.
rebellion.
I feel like we could figure it out.
Well, I know that they are working on some sort of countermeasures at the moment because they know about it. I hesitate to ask them to come here because
Well, no,
It
just give
seems
them
like-
our location. Let them know that it's in the Shardspire Ruins.
oh, I could do that.
Yeah. If nothing else, they could send some extra people down.
I hesitate to do that because specifically all the extra people are already dead.
Oh! Never mind.
I don't want to bring them into
You're
this.
right. You're probably right on that. They might be bleeding from their orifices next.
Yeah. So I'm
Good thing I don't have any.
I'm gonna let them know that we're doing something, but I don't want to ask anyone else to be here.
No, that's fair. We already killed Mesra.
You and I need to make a frequency jammer.
You would not have what you need with you
Okay.
to do that.
At some point, you and I need to make a frequency jammer.
I could probably find some stuff in my trunk.
No, that's a good idea. I think we would need to know whatever frequency they're broadcasting on now, because obviously they would change it, or else it'd be easier for me to locate them. But that's a good idea.
Your little scanner
But at
can
least-
tell you what frequency they have?
No, they're using a double VPN,
Tunnel.
Like
A double
a double VPN tunnel.
Oh,
And,
Obviously. That's a nice way to know.
Yeah.
Well, this
We
is.
have high tech. We know.
yeah. I knew that. I don't know why I asked. I wanted her to understand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for the backwoods one.
Not true.
Allison is not paying attention because PJ earlier showed her how to do voice to text, and so she's over there with her communicator sending a message to Kiasha, and she's just screaming into it, screaming like, "Found nanobots, nanobots at Shardspire, close enough, Ruins, period, send."
You think you're doing voice to text, and it's actually just a voice message.
Imagine Kiasha getting it and just blowing out her eardrums. Yeah.
She said, "Why is she calling me?"
PJ, are you still running ahead?
I was, yeah, I was
In
just
a murderous
zooming.
rage? Zooming?
Yeah.
In that case, you arrive in a small clearing in the ruins. As I described earlier, it does seem that the crystals get more and more dense as you're going into the ruins, and it seems that after this clearing, there are not spaces between the crystals anymore. You are like about to enter a maze, and you are in the last clearing that you will see. Standing in the middle of that clearing are two figures. One is Nevessa.
Bitch.
She is standing there in her typical black cloak with her dark hair, pale skin. She looks at you, and as soon as you come bursting into the clearing, she just smiles. She turns to the person who's with her. They are a figure wearing a dark hood, and they come up and hand over the cylinder of nanobots to Nevessa. The rest of you are arriving at this point, and you see as Nevessa opens the cylinder and the cloud of nanobots comes out and is just kind of hanging around behind her. The figure that's standing with her then pulls back his hood, revealing that he's an orc. And you all would find this orc to be incredibly familiar looking, because you just wiped his memory the other day and sent him on his way. Nice. You obviously don't recognize him because you weren't there. And Milo, you do recognize him because
That's Dol.
it is.
Your mouse is an orc.
That's Dol Kragor.
Dol Kragorum stands in front of you wearing one of the Syndicate of Schis.
Do you say that out loud? Do you say Dole out loud?
It's like, Dol!
Dol!
What? That's your boss? Okay, you definitely deserve better than that.
Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake twice.
And Dol just looks at Milo and says, "You really should have turned around and gone back to the office.
Dol, what are you doing here?
I've joined up. Syndicate has promised me a lot more than Oblivico ever did."
We've worked together for decades. How is it that they can give you anything more than what Oblivia has given us our entire lives?
What have they given us? Brainwashing, shitty pay, benefits that are free to them, but somehow we have to pay for?
They've given us a purpose. They've given us our lives. You wouldn't even have the knowledge that you have to work in nanotechnology if it wasn't for being born on this planet.
Okay, I really hate to agree with the asshole orc. What did you do with Ezra?
Mo is prepping her grenade.
Okay, is it one of your smoke grenades?
It's
Or like an actual grenade?
it's
Fuck
it's
you.
it's an actual grenade this time.
Okay. As you ask what they did with Mesra, Dol doesn't answer, but Nevessa does. And she just says, "You mean the little Hadesy girl hanging out in the gift shop?"
Where is she?
Who's this bitch?
She sucks. Where's Ezra? If she's dead, I swear to the moon, I will end you.
She's alive. For now.
Okay, well, I won't end
Okay.
you right now. But that guy is up for grabs.
Yeah, okay. Ellison's gonna run into Vessa and attempt to attack.
Lobbing that grenade.
Great. Awesome.
PJ lets out a war cry. Ah!
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
She's real angry. It's a natural one.
A natural one. Good. I rolled a 2. All you had to do was beat a 2.
Yeah, but you know what?
Guidance.
Well, yeah, if only you'd given me guidance before. Although guidance can't save you from a natural one.
No.
Sadly.
So, in that case, would you also make a Constitution saving throw now?
You keep those bots out of her
That's a
orifices.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You all watch as this cloud of nanobots that's hanging around Nevessa. Ellison runs towards her, and the cloud just advances on her suddenly. You don't see Dol or Nevessa actually hitting anything, but with your unnatural 20, Ellison is able to resist the
She shuts her nose and her mouth real hard.
She just breathes out.
Her ears go completely flat against her head.
Yeah.
Just fully,
She just doubles over and is like hacking and coughing. It seems that this is not good, but it is not hurting her yet. At this point, please roll for initiative, everyone.